Have you ever stopped to think about what might be hidden right there, behind a wall, under a regular floor, or even in your own backyard? Human history is full of twists and turns, but some discoveries are so unbelievable. They sound like they came straight out of a science fiction movie or a horror story. From forgotten bodies to prehistoric viruses, from secret labs to entire cities buried by time. The world is full of secrets that only come to light when someone stumbles upon them, sometimes literally. Today you're going to discover 10 bizarre findings that were uncovered in the most unexpected places. And let me warn you, after this video, you'll never look at your wall, your yard, or your old school the same way again. 1. Mummified bodies behind a fake wall in Italy. Imagine renovating an old house and, well, tearing down a wall, finding bodies. That's exactly what happened to a family in Italy. When they removed part of a hollow wall, they found mummified remains over 400 years old, still wearing period clothing and with facial features visible. The weirdest part? The bodies seem to have been placed there on purpose, maybe as a hidden burial during a time of plague or war. No one expected a simple renovation to reveal such a chilling secret. 2. A Roman treasure buried in the backyard. In England, a regular man with a metal detector was walking through his field when the device started beeping. After digging a bit, he made a discovery that would go down in history. Over 52,000 Roman silver coins, all from the 3rd century, called the Frome Hoard. The treasure was found inside a large ceramic jar, untouched for centuries. The find is now so valuable that it's on display in museums. What used to be just dirt turned into silver. 3. A whole dinosaur under a construction site. Construction sites are messy by nature. But in Alberta, Canada, workers digging to open a new oil mine came across something absolutely unique. The fossil of a nodosaur, over 110 million years old. The creature was so well preserved, it looked like it had been carved from stone. Fossilized skin and all. Scientists called it the most complete fossil ever found in the country. It was like time had frozen, just waiting to be discovered. 4. A time capsule hidden in a bathroom wall. During a renovation in an old building in the U.S., plumbers found a metal box inside a bathroom wall. So far, nothing too strange. But what was inside gave everyone chills. A handwritten letter predicting the end of the world in 2030. The letter talked about environmental disasters, war, and global collapse. Along with it were old photos, coins, and a newspaper from the 1950s. It was a time capsule, but with a creepy warning. Coincidence or premonition? That's the mystery. 5. A king beneath the parking lot. This might be one of the most unbelievable discoveries of all time. In 2012, British archaeologists found the skeleton of King Richard III of England, buried under a public parking lot in Leicester. For centuries, no one knew where he was buried. He died in the Battle of Bosworth in 1485, and his body was quickly buried at a monastery that was later destroyed. The place became a parking lot, and there, during a dig led by an amateur researcher, they uncovered a skeleton with battle wounds and scoliosis. DNA confirmed it, a lost king under the asphalt. 6. A forgotten radioactive lab in a school. Sounds like an urban legend, but it's real. In New Jersey, USA, officials checked out an abandoned school after strange reports. Inside, they found a fully intact chemistry lab with radioactive materials, old flasks, instruments, and even hazardous waste. It's believed the lab was secretly used during the Cold War for experiments. For decades, no one knew the danger hidden right there, inside the walls of an ordinary school. A radioactive ghost from the past. 7. A giant virus frozen for 30,000 years. Deep in Siberia's frozen ground, scientists found something straight out of an apocalypse movie. A giant virus, 30,000 years old, trapped in the permafrost. And the scariest part? It was still alive. When thawed in a lab, the virus started replicating again. Luckily, it doesn't affect humans. But the real concern, could melting ice release ancient diseases long forgotten? Are we opening a prehistoric biological vault? 8. An alien antenna? Not quite. In rural Russia, locals were convinced that a giant antenna hidden in the forest was alien technology. The strange design, the remote location, and the signals it gave off only added to the mystery. But the truth was just as wild. It was part of a secret Soviet radar system used during the Cold War. The project's name? Duga, also called the Russian woodpecker, due to the weird tapping sound it made. It was used for espionage, but sure looked like something from another world. 9. A Viking tomb beneath a pizza shop. In Norway, pizza shop owners were renovating their basement to build a wine cellar. But while digging, they found pieces of metal, bits of fabric, and human bones. Experts confirmed it was a Viking tomb from the 9th century, complete with swords, jewelry, and burial items. No one knew the area had once been a Viking route. The pizza place? It became a tourist attraction, and the wine cellar was put on hold. 10. An entire city underwater in China. While building a dam in eastern China, divers were sent for routine checks. What they found underwater was stunning. An entire ancient city, perfectly preserved, temples, statues, and stone streets. Called the Atlantis of China, the city of Shurcheng had been purposely flooded in the 1950s, then forgotten. Because the lake is deep and calm, the city remained untouched, like a silent world frozen in time. These discoveries show us something amazing. History isn't just in books. It's literally beneath our feet, behind our walls, and under our lakes, hiding in the most unexpected places. Whether it's a medieval king, a prehistoric virus, or buried treasure in your backyard, the world still holds secrets, just waiting for curious eyes or a lucky renovation. So, which of these discoveries did you find the most unbelievable? And more importantly, have you ever wondered what might be hidden right where you are now?